As the world gets hotter, extreme temperatures in the form of heat waves are increasing. A heat wave is an extended period of abnormally hot weather that lasts at least 3 consecutive days. Due to higher average temperatures in the world, the frequency, intensity, and duration of heat waves have been increasing. A report from the NOAA shows this phenomenon in the US, as the last decade has seen an increase in all measures. However, the problem does not only come from heat. The combination of heat and humidity can be deadly, literally. To understand this, one must understand how the body cools off. The body has 2 main ways to cool off: through heat exchange, which includes radiation and conduction. This method works if your body is warmer than your surroundings, which during the summer is unlikely in certain countries. The other method is evaporation through sweating. However, high levels of humidity can make sweating ineffective because humid air has less capacity to hold additional moisture, so water evaporates more slowly. As you can see, with high humidity, lower temperatures are needed to be dangerous. The measure used that takes both humidity and temperature into account is called wet bulb temperature. At a wet bulb temperature of 35 degrees Celsius, there is a serious risk of hypothermia and fatality, due to the skin's temperature being at 35 degrees. This is especially the case for vulnerable people such as the elderly. 35 degrees is perceived as the maximum wet bulb temperature. Therefore, even lower temperatures can have serious consequences on the human body. Indeed, at lower temperatures, working will be harder, which will have devastating consequences on workers' health, the economy, and employment. In theory, air conditioning could cool us down, but this is neither affordable or accessible in many regions, not to mention how much energy it will consume. Since 2005, wet bulb temperature values above 35 degrees Celsius have occurred for short periods of time on 9 separate occasions in a few subtropical places like Pakistan and the Persian Gulf. They also appear to become more frequent. There are many examples that can show the effects of heat waves on human health. The 2003 European heatwave resulted in an estimated 15,000 deaths in France and over 70,000 deaths in all of Europe. In northern France, where intense heat waves are uncommon, or at least were uncommon, buildings are not designed to remain cool during intense heat, with the penetration of air conditioning being quite low, which can make it harder for residents to cool off. The 2006 California heatwave had negative health impacts on various segments of the state population. For example, associations between the high temperatures and hospital admissions for all respiratory disease, pneumonia, and diabetes were noted. The 2015 heatwave in Karachi, Pakistan, was particularly devastating. In this heatwave, frequent power outages limited the ability to use air conditioning for those who had access to it. Power outages also impacted the city's water supply system, limiting access of this vital resource when it was needed the most. A recent academic paper states that the current deadly heatwave in South Asia was about 30 times more likely due to climate change. So we can see that increasing heat waves and temperatures in many regions of the world will, and already have, a profound effect on people's health. This video has only touched upon the consequences of rising temperatures on people, as we could talk about many other consequences such as lower yields in agriculture, decreasing freshwater supply, wildfires, and many more. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video interesting and you want to learn more about climate change and environment related videos, don't forget to subscribe.